Hey everybody, this is David Homestead Hacks. Got a little how-to video for you. This is a time of year that you're going to start getting a lot of Yellowjackets. And they get to be really, really bad. I don't know if you can see them out here, but they're a pest. They fly all around the ground and in food. And they get worse and they get worse. And the only way to really deal with them is just to trap them. Now, look at my, not to change subject, but look how good my plants are doing. That's a Carolina Reaper, very hot pepper. Look how I'll have to pick some of those. Tomatoes, everything's looking good. They're finally starting to come out of it. They're still blooming good. Look here, look at the blooms. They're still coming on good. And the tomatoes are just now really starting to do very well, just now. But they're getting damp. I have put some Miracle-Gro on them, so they're doing really good. But back to the subject of the Yellowjacket traps. Now, you can buy these traps right here. And also, I'll put a link in the upper right-hand corner if you want to make a large homemade trap that'll catch literally tens of thousands if you have them that bad in your area. You can see this trap right here. Look how many I've caught. Now, it's not because of the bait that they sent with this trap, because it didn't work. And I'll tell you why it didn't work, because it's a queen lure trap. These work very well in the springtime when you want to catch the queens. Now, if you want to get rid of a large number of your Yellowjackets, trap them real early in the spring. I'm talking March and April. Get the trap set out, at least here in the south. We're North Georgia. I always get my trap set out in early March and buy extra bait. Let the bait stay in there for no longer than 2 weeks. Throw it out, throw some new bait in. And there'll be a timeline there where those queens will emerge from hibernation, and they're much larger than you see these workers. And if you can, for every queen you catch, that's one colony that's gone for the year that won't be there. So I also have another video that you can refer to. It's all these are on Barnyardbees. I'll put it up in the left-hand corner. So you'll see my trap on the right. You'll see the queen catching station on the left. And what you do right here, this will come with a pheromone pack. And you put it on a cotton ball. You stick it in there. And if you're looking for queens, yeah, it'll catch them. It will not catch these workers. They're not attracted to it. I even tried it to see, and I know it wouldn't work, but I thought, okay, I'll just try it for video's sake, just to try it. It sat there for days, nothing. I put this bait in here, and within a few days, caught a lot of stuff. Let me open it up and I'll show you. I'll put it on pause. Okay. Now what I put in it was protein. This is just a hot dog. It's a smashed up hot dog. And I got a little bit of, I think I put a little bit of syrup in it. So what you want it like a sugary protein mix in here. Both of them will attract the Yellowjackets. Now be careful if you're around honeybees and you don't want to attract them, because the syrup may attract them. So if that's the case, just use hot dogs. If you're around honeybees and you don't want to trap your honeybees, just use meat. They will smell that and they will attack it. Look, there's a hornet trying to get in. But there's probably at least 100 in there. There's several here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dump this out and rebait it with a little bit of hot dogs and just a dab of pancake syrup. Anything syrupy, anything sugary, anything that's got sugar in it, a little bit of sugar, anything like that will work. It'll attract them. And set it up, you'll catch a lot of Yellowjackets. But like I said, if you want to see the video where I've caught, I mean, tens of thousands, literally tens of thousands of Yellowjackets in my bee yard. And before anyone comments on that video, the reason it's setting where it's setting was Yellowjackets was destroying this colony. They attacked it and was killing it. So what I did, I closed the entrance off, and I set that trap on top of the honeybee hive to intercept those Yellowjackets. So don't think that I set that. A lot of people was commenting. I should have made it clear when I made the video. And I thought I did, but I guess some people don't watch the whole thing, so they saw it and say, oh, he's, you know, stupid for setting a trap out in the middle of the bee yard. And that wasn't the case. The reason I did that was to intercept those Yellowjackets that was already going in that trap, and it worked. Once I closed that hive off, I closed it off with hardware cloth where they could still breathe, where my bees could still breathe. And I closed it off in the evening. Once they was in, the next day I set the trap on top. I kept in there for 1 day and literally caught tens of thousands. But anyway, see my Sasquatch down here. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but I just wanted to show you that and how big it is. Can you see in comparison to me how big this one is? It's pretty big. I got another one sitting right across the field there, or the woods, sitting right there. I don't know if any of you has ever seen my Sasquatch, but my hand's covered up the Sasquatch. This one right here is right at 8 foot tall. I'm right at 6 foot tall, and he's pretty big. I got another one that I had and I sold it, and I wish I hadn't. He was 11 foot tall, I believe. And I got another one ordered, and I'm just waiting on him to show up. So they just waiting on him to come. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you how big these Sasquatches actually are.